Oh, you big lugs, stop it. Yeah, I'm from San Francisco, the only town in the world where guys in motorcycle leathers trade recipes. It's my favorite true story. I'm not making this up. Last year, there was an earthquake in the Pacific Ocean, like a 7.5, which is heavy Richter, right? So all along the Pacific Rim, there was a tidal wave watch. And in San Francisco, 2,000 people went down to the beach to spectate a tidal wave. This is nature's delicate way of weeding out the stupid. Oh, hell, there it is! God, it's big, isn't it? And you know, there had to have been one server in a wetsuit at a bar going, all right, hell, if it's a radical wave, man. I kept thinking this had to have been how we evolved. You know, there must have been Paleozoic losers. Jurassic era dorks. Darwinian police actions. Yo, Zorg. Dinosaur stampede. Let's get close. Yeah, and then they were mulch. And now they're super unleaded. Speaking of de-evolution, how many people miss Reagan? I do. Of course, I'm a comedian. And they sold us Bush as Reagan without the charm. That's a tough sell, man. It's like calling the desert just like the beach without the water. But Bush hasn't done anything so far. Nothing. Zero zip. Not a squat. Well, he's just being cautious. Cautious? It's like he's not cautiously stranded in the North Atlantic if he's run over by a glacier. I've seen asparagus tips appear more decisive. Oh, he did come out in favor of the flag. Oh, controversial position, George. What next? You gonna condemn cancer? It's bad. It's a bad thing. I really think so. Can't wait for your position paper on lost luggage. Yes, every time trouble strikes, this meat geek turns into flagman. Duller than a real estate seminar. Less powerful than a hillbound Hyundai. Arch enemy to textile terrorists everywhere. Beware, fabric felons. Flagman is here. With his boy, Doofus. Of course, he looks positively exciting next to the Democrats, man. Remember Dukakis? Guy had the personality of a human speed bump? Who among us ever thought we would fondly reminisce about the charismatic Mondale campaign? But the Duke did want a caring America. And George Bush wants peace through strength. And Dan Quayle wants a pony. Vice President Rain Man. I'm an excellent politician, definitely excellent politician. George, I mean, well, it's running the country when he's away, just up and down the driveway. Excellent politician. Pretty much a lot. I've seen Quayle, man. He's as vacant as a Houston high-rise. And he's a chicken bone away from the presidency. Yeah, puts it in perspective, doesn't it? Let's hope Babs knows the Heimlich maneuver. And what would Danny Boy do if he became president? He'd say a little prayer. Yeah, him and 245 million other Americans. I'm not really sure the Earth itself could survive the seismic shock of all those knees hitting the ground at the same time. Bet even the Soviets would find God. President Quayle, holy borscht. Misha, find out where Lenin stashed those rosary beads. Reagan's writing his memoirs now. You can't make stuff up like this. Reagan's memoirs. What's he going to title the book? Huh? Where's my jammies? $140 million for the Reagan Library. Seems like a lot of money to spend on a shelf. And he's signed with an agent. He's with William Morris, man. And he's going to go back to commercial endorsements. Hello. Well, I'm not the president, but I played one on TV. And now, speaking of seniors and a serious subject, Ronald Reagan for Depends. On my heavy days, I use the double fold. Uh-oh. That's how I remember him, with a load in his pants. Most presidents are figureheads. Reagan was a hood ornament. He vetoed the clean water bill. What was going through his tiny little mind? Clean water, eh? I don't know. No, Ron, it's clean water. I don't know. How about non-poisonous air? I'm not sure. I'll have Nancy sacrifice a goat and paw through the entrails. Oh, he was even loonier than we ever suspected. In comparison, Caligula was a distinguished statesman. The ozone is deteriorating before our very eyes. The ozone, the stuff that holds the air in. Do they put restrictions on chlorofluorocarbon emissions? No, they tell us to wear hats and sunblock. Oh, don't worry, you'll evolve. You've done it before, just pick up the pace. Baby born with blowhole. Inquiring minds want to know. Who could have lobbied him on this position? The Association of Chemotherapists? Some militant rebel wing in the Morticians Union? Coppertone. Yeah, sunblock 2000. It's a cardboard box. Oh, goody, we finally have affordable housing. Too late, HUD's got a hold of it. Got 50 new MX missiles. Of course, they changed the name. They call them the Peacekeeper. Yeah, multiple warhead, hydrogen bomb called the Peacekeeper. What do they call a sledgehammer? The finger massage? Is napalm now dry skin remover? Let's be consistent. They get a neutron bomb, destroys people, but not buildings. Yeah, created by the Condominium Timeshares Association. Oh, you've been to the Hamptons, huh? Then there's the invisible airplane, the stealth plane. What good is invisible airplane going to do? Enemy look down on the radar and say, well, there's no aircraft here, but there's these two little guys in a sitting position of 40,000 feet. And if the bombs do come, man, forget it, because New York is ground zero. You know that, because you got the Mets. So you won't have to worry about looking at the white flash, because you will be the white flash. Happy comedy, happy comedy. So what I propose we do, to make our mark on the surviving generations, in case we know the bombs are coming, the trajectories are tight, the end is imminent, we all link hands, go up to a blank wall. Just before the bombs hit, everybody goes, wah! So we leave this weird skeletal ash remain. And then all the future historians would come by and go, the hell was this? These people could levitate. Hail the 212 area code. And I hail you. You guys have been great. I've been Durst. Thanks.